Welcome to Complexity Made Simple. My name is Paul Allen, and the subject of today's video newsletter, well, for all those moulding companies out there who currently, low volumes, maybe in lockdown, we've got plenty of time, folks. How about going out and learning a new skill that means when you go back to full power, you are ready to take the market by storm. Today's video is about design of experiments. Essentially, another name for this, it is the fastest way to find out now, folks, for moulders. Every time you get a new tool, a new product, a new machine, you have to go and find best settings, and this is what I'm talking about now. I'm talking about the very best settings, not settings that work. I'm talking about the cheapest, fastest, best settings that make you a market world leader and smash your competition to pieces, because this technique is the way to do it, the fastest way to find out. And by the way, folks, you cannot do this with your skill. 30, 40, 50 years, 100 years of experience in your company, you will not find the absolute best settings. And I'm going to show you a little example now, a molding example, and I'm going to show you why skill can never do this. Let's take a look. Now, just before we take a look at the test that's conducted here, I want to just think about how complicated the problem currently is. Because what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 variables there. And you'd think, well, it's only 8 dials, it's only 8 settings. It can't be particularly difficult to find the best settings. Now, I know that you can find settings that work on a machine. That isn't what we're trying to find here. We are trying to find the very best settings, the fastest settings with the best quality. This isn't about a set of settings that just work. They already have that. Okay, so we are trying to find the very best settings. So 8 variables. Now, it looks really easy, doesn't it? But actually what most people do is they only count the variables. They don't look at the number of combinations. So look at this. You have 100 choices multiplied by 50 choices, multiplied by 44, by 44 choices, by 225 choices, by 90 choices, by 20 choices, by 400 choices. If you multiply that lot through, this isn't 8 variables that you're looking at. And I've just worked this out on a calculator. Oh dear. It's 1.5 trillion choices. That's the complexity of trying to find best settings. This cannot be done with someone's skill. Someone cannot carry this model in their head and understand what the best settings will be to get the fastest process with the best capability. It just is not possible. Only DOE can interrogate that design space using mathematics, essentially. Okay, 1.5 trillion combinations. 1.5 trillion. Let's just write that up. Somewhere in there are the best settings. Now don't get me wrong, your skill is going to get the machine working. How about if someone else's skill gets the machine working faster, cheaper and better? They're gonna eat you for breakfast. You use this technique, 1.5 trillion combinations. How many tests does DOE want you to do? It wants you to do 20 trials. That's all, 20 trials. By the way, that case study is on my YouTube channel. If you want to go and search for molding perfection, you will see those 20 tests run on those 1.5 trillion combinations, and you will see what they learned. It's the fastest way to find out. Now folks, Moulders, you've got time to read and learn and come back with great new skills. Go and learn about design of experiments. If you want some help, go and buy my book, Design of Experiments for 21st Century Engineers by Paul Allen. You can find this on lulu.com. If you don't want to pay the £19 for this particular textbook, but you just want to send me your molding problems and say, what experiment would you recommend? Just send me a message on the bottom of this video or send me a message on LinkedIn. I'm more than happy to show you how it's done. But there is no way you can find best settings here, not the very best. We want you to come back world class out of this lockdown, and we want you to eat your competition for breakfast. I want you to go and learn design of experiments. Drop me a line and I look forward to hearing from you soon.